So, Hoss, hey, right after your show on the Flash conference here in Germany, it's your first time in Germany?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, first time doing a conference here. I was in Berlin last year for a bit of a party, but this is the first time doing a conference, and I love it. Really great.
Okay, your session went good. How was the audience?
Yeah, I must admit, I was a bit concerned because the audience maybe weren't, maybe laughing so much. Maybe didn't find it quite so funny, but they were amazing and a really, really, really good audience. I think they had a really hard day of technical stuff, and then I just came on and just made fun, so it was great.
Yeah, so you fucked a woman. That is pure fun.
Well, maybe virtually, of course, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So, since when are you in Flash first?
Oh gosh, since Flash 3, so
Oh,
a
that
long
must be
time, yeah.
like 1998, 1997.
Yeah, a long time ago anyway, but yeah, back in the day before we had variables.
Yeah, right. Can you remember the way to work when Flash 4 and Flash 5 came out, and you have this uh, bullshit editor?
Yeah, well, I remember like the early editors where you had an editor, then you would copy and paste all the codes back into an expression within because everything was chosen down by drop downs in those days, and that's that Flash 4 or 5, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what's
It was
Flash
fucking
4. You have to
painful
pull
days.
down.
Yeah.
And since when are you working with FTT?
Since the last version,
1.5?
yeah. So since my AS2 stuff originally started, the AS2 stuff went very quickly from the IDE itself to using SEPI, which was great, and then it felt like speaking to my friends, it was like, well, you're not using FTT, and like, well, and I hadn't actually heard of FTT at the time. Like, it's one of those things where people say, well, yeah, everybody's using that, and you really feel really stupid. You're like, well, just because I've never heard of it before, and at that time I was like, really? And the first time I picked it up, it was like, oh, I can't believe I've not been using this. It's just, I can't imagine not using it now. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's so cool. So what is your favorite feature in FTT?
Apple One, the control one, or just because I'm lazy, I'm very, very, very. I think most programmers are lazy, but basically, the fact is, hitting Apple One and then getting it to whether it's automatically creating my getters and setters, or whether it's basically finishing my code for me. Apple One allows FTT to write half of my code for me.
Yeah. Organizing imports and all
Yeah,
this stuff.
well, yeah, no, and the other two, the three shortcut keys I use the most.
Yeah.
It's Apple One to choose to fill in or to finish or whatever needs to be finished. It's the Shift Apple F for the formatting the document, because I'm really messy with my code and I don't make sure I've got the space in the right place. My formatting is not clean. Hit that, bang, everything's formatted, and then organize imports as well. And they all just like cleans everything up. So it allows me to not worry about whether I'm being clean and precise with my code. I can just smash down the code, make sure it's correct, and then it tidies up and finishes everything off for me. It's like a butler, It's like it's there when you need it, but it doesn't get in the way.
Yeah, and absolutely. And you don't have a chance to write bullshit code because it just prompts you an error, and there's a shortcut to fix it automatically.
Yeah, it's like a cross, I suppose, between a butler and like I suppose like a headmaster or a teacher, because it's continually standing over you saying, "That's wrong, that's wrong." You're like, yeah. So instead of having to wait to compile time, it's like I get it. So, and we all make stupid mistakes all the time. Well, me more than anybody, I suppose. But it just feels like it's there. It's my parachute. It's my safety net. It's continually spotting my mistakes and correcting them for me. It's just as a lazy, imprecise coder, it's my dream.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. And are you working alone in your team on the code, or are you more people, and how you organize your working?
No, we have a team of, I think, like 5 or 6 people. No, 6 people at the moment, and they're split between 2 offices. So we're split between our office in Glasgow and our office in New York. We also have an office in London and one about to open in Amsterdam. So we're potentially going to have 4 separate offices working. So the fact it's based off Eclipse allows us to work with subclips, and the combination of subclips and FTT is an environment. It just makes our life very easy. It makes it possible to do a job. It doesn't so much make it easy. I wouldn't like to try and do our job without it, to be quite honest.
It's just your standard IDE, so everyone needed.
Oh God, it's like the thought of going back to the IDE or something else would be like somebody saying, use Notepad. You could do it. It just would be very much fun.
That's true. Okay, and tomorrow you're in Belgium on the Multimania?
Yeah. I'm jumping on a train tomorrow morning and heading over to Belgium. and I have a big. I'm not sure what to expect. My talk is at 9 o'clock at night, and in the middle of a party. So I think we're gonna have to pull some fun things out again, and then I'm taking a weekend. I'm driving a motorbike around Belgium for the weekend, so I'm quite excited about that too.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, so you can join the party tonight here.
Oh, yeah.
It must be crazy with those bit 303 stuff with the electronics.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to see what Andrew's done. It's going to be a good party tonight.
Yeah, I believe. So, thank you for the interview and good luck at the party.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're
Cheers.
welcome.
Thanks.